Technology in education will be a strong focus at this year's Education Week convention and Learning Expo. The expo, to be held in Johannesburg this September, will also enjoy a high level of government participation. The white paper on e-education, published in 2004, emphasizes the importance of the integration of information and communication technologies into teaching and learning. But how far are we from achieving this goal, and what needs to happen for all learners in our country to have access to technology? Well, Ingrid Graham, Public-Private Partnerships Manager of Khanya, which is the Technology in Education project of the Western Cape Department of Education, joins us now from Cape Town to tell us more. Ingrid, good morning and welcome to Morning News today. What are some of the challenges that schools face to implement ICTs?
Well, if one thinks about it, schools were never ever built with the idea of having a computer lab, let alone other technologies in schools. You know, if you go into a township, you'll find a school still built of prefabs. So that would be a serious problem. You know, everybody says we've got to be connected to the internet. How do we connect schools that have ever touched a computer? How do we go about it? And those are just some of the challenges. And then, of course, the very, very big thing, how do we sustain it all? Because it's very nice to put it in, but how do we keep it there? And how do we keep it working?
How then does the relationship between the private and public entities then work? Because you're speaking about infrastructure development, you're speaking about training for teachers. How does Khanya address some of these issues and make sure that there's a huge and a great understanding between the private and the public partnerships that need such a huge project?
Well, you know, within the Western Cape, for example, we have 1,560 odd schools, a huge amount to equip with technology. So looking at the infrastructures, Khanya is a project within the WCED, and we engage a number of implementation project managers who are experts in their field. They go out to a school, assess the situation, and look for a room, a classroom. In fact, we do not take away from the classes that are already existing, but we try to convert what is there. So you need somebody who has that kind of expertise. We are very, very aware that the communities have to be involved, and particularly as far as infrastructure is concerned. We try and get the communities to come to the party as well. After all, if they feel that they own the project, they will make it work. So we go to the community, that's the school community, the school governing body, and we would say to that school governing body, what can you bring to the party? These are the costs, this is the project plan. Is there a father or a business in your community that can do the desktops, perhaps? Could they do the painting of the walls? What about a parent who can put in the blinds that are necessary when you're trying to cut out some light? So partnerships within the community, particularly as far as the infrastructure is concerned, is very important.
Mm-hmm. Ingrid, just
things like
sorry, Ingrid, I'd just like to come in there quickly, yes, so that we can wrap. We might run out of time there. One last question.
Yes.
What has been the support like from government? Are they coming to the party? And is this something that we can spread far and wide here in South Africa?
Well, the Khanya project certainly is something that can be replicated throughout the provinces, the 9 provinces, and we're very happy that at Education Week we're going to be able to do that. And government, certainly the Education Department and the provincial government provides the budget for the project per se, the running costs thereof, but the private sector has to come in. And we have connectivity, for example, being provided by Telkom. We have a huge project rolling out next week, the handover of that project happening, where 150 schools were connected, Telkom providing 450 interactive whiteboards. And so we bring together both government and the parastatals, as well as private sector, as well as international funding. We have a partnership with a huge international organization, Smart Technologies, where they've just provided a donation worth more than 4 million rand, where we're going to take technologies into the classroom. where in fact it's going to have the most benefit.
That's great work. Thank you very much. That is Ingrid Graham, Public-Private Partnerships Manager of Khanya, bringing ICT into education and into our schools. It's over to you, Man.